Hi, let's quickly talk about the different engines of growth and try to understand which one best applies to your business. The engine of growth concept comes from Ries in his book, The Lean Startup. There are three main engines of growth: the paid engine of growth, the viral engine of growth, and lastly, the sticky engine of growth. For the paid engine of growth, it refers to traditional advertising. This works well for you if your customer can easily understand the inherent value of your product or service without needing to first experience it firsthand. Usually relies heavily on push marketing. So push marketing is when you're taking your company or your product to your customer. You're trying to increase exposure and awareness by being interruptive. You're trying to get people to notice you. Examples include ads like online ads, TV ads, or radio ads, or visual merchandising like retail displays, or product placements in movies or with influencers, or even direct sales where you're selling at a trade show or maybe even selling face-to-face. The second engine of growth is the viral engine of growth. When they talk about virality over here, it's more about word of mouth. So this works best for you if your customer has to first experience your product or service firsthand in order to see or understand its value. This might be a situation where maybe you're in a competitive space where maybe all that makes you different from your competitors is that your quality is a lot higher or your quality of service is a lot better, right? If you're in that type of business, then people don't really understand the value of your product or service until they experience it firsthand. So an example of that could include coaching, consulting, or even some sort of life-changing educational program. Another example that applies well for this type of engine of growth is if you're solving a problem in a really novel way, where you're truly innovative, you're doing something that people don't really understand. So an example would be Dropbox. Dropbox, they found that traditional marketing was not working well for them. People couldn't understand their ads because they were talking about file sharing in such a novel and new way. And they actually found more success by actually building on a referral campaign. What they did was they ran a campaign where if you refer a friend, you get 250 megabytes extra, and the friend also gets 250 megabytes extra. And this actually increased your signups by about 60%. So you can even build in referability into your actual product, not just run it as a marketing campaign. So if you're in that category, if you're having a really novel solution, or you're solving a problem that people aren't aware of, or if someone really needs to experience your product or service firsthand in order to get the value, then this is the right engine for you. The third engine of growth is the sticky engine of growth. Sticky here refers to retention. On a high level, the concept of sticky engine of growth is assuming you have a fixed rate of acquisition. If you improve retention, growth will still happen for your business. But what you'll notice here is on the left, you have positive churn. So what happens here is if you have a fixed rate of retention and you have a fixed rate of acquisition, you still end up losing more revenue through cancellation and downgrades than you do from the revenue that you get from existing customers. So you actually want to aim for negative churn. So what negative churn means is you're actually generating more revenue from existing customers than the revenue you lose through cancellation and downgrades. So how do you do this? By upgrading existing customers, by upselling existing customers. So think about which engine best applies to your business. Again, it's not the case that every business will only have one engine of growth. You could actually have multiple. You could actually even use all three of them. But depending on your business, there might be one engine that you focus a bit more on rather than the others. So again, if it's easy for people to understand the value of your product, paid engine is the way to go. If people need to experience firsthand, or if your product or service is solving a problem in a really new way, then viral is for you. If you have a product or service where it relies on having long-term, high lifetime value of customers, then the sticky engine of growth is the right engine for you. So again, any questions, here's my email, chin@classynovel.com. I hope you enjoyed this session. And if you like this video, do share it with anyone that you think might benefit from it.